Hello everyone, welcome back to Escape Roots Yoga. I'm Jody Scarrow and today we will be doing a quick intermediate vinyasa. So we'll get started down in child's pose on the mat. Big toes together, knees apart. And you can come into that balasana or child's pose. Just give yourself a few moments here to come into this space. And set intentions today to finish the class. To take 20 or 30 minutes to just take care of yourself. To not let our attention spans run away from us and just do a few minutes and then maybe try something else. Stay with it. Do the whole practice. When you're ready, roll your way into a tabletop position. Take your pointer fingers towards the top of the mat, and then we'll take a few cat-cows here. So drop the belly, roll the shoulders down the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, press the floor away, find the opposite. So try to send the spine right up towards the ceiling. Inhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, press the floor away. Last one, inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, press the floor away. Great, then return to your neutral spine. Tuck the toes under, we're coming into bear pose. So you're gonna have to pull the belly in towards the spine, but also pull the spine towards the belly. Relax the face, relax the jaw. And then see if you can just begin to twist your knees from right to left. So just kind of getting a little bit of awakening in the core. Don't worry too much what it looks like. Just feel the core beginning to fire up. Then when you're ready, downward facing dog. Take whatever movement you need here, maybe rocking the hips from side to side, maybe bending one knee more than the other. Awesome, and slowly come into stillness. You can press into those two peace fingers, wrap the outer arms in, and then send the hips up towards the sky. Knees do not have to be bent, but you're working towards it. Gaze goes between the palms, rise on the toes, bend the knees. Walk the feet into the hands. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Deep bend in the knees, roll all the way up to stand. Root to rise, palms meet overhead, little back arch. Exhale, right back down, forward fold, Surya Namaskar A. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, take it back, high plank. Chaturanga Dandasana or knees, chest, chin on the exhale. Inhale for upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing. 2 breaths here. That's 1. That's 2. Gaze goes between the palms, rise on the toes, bend the knees, hop, step, or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, half. Exhale, lower. Inhale, rise. Exhale, right back down. Forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Noticing yourself kind of getting into the groove, getting into the flow. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Gaze goes between the palms, rise on the toes, bend the knees, hop, step, or jump, feet to hands. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Root to rise, a little back arch. And then exhale, bring the palms to heart center. Deep bend in the knees, Utkatasana or chair pose. Palms can meet overhead. Try to bend more at the ankle here, sink down a little lower. And then hands to heart center, twist towards your right. Press the palms towards the center of the chest. Slowly begin to peel those left toes off. Keep the knees glued together. We're gonna stay here for 3, 2, 1. Untwist your upper body. Extend the back toes, come into your warrior 3. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Take the hands back out behind you so palms are facing the floor. Pull the shoulder blades together behind the back. Find a little upward facing dog in your chest. We're here for 3. Squeeze the shoulders. 2, 1. Drop the back knee all the way to the floor for low lunge. Hands come together overhead. Big exhale through the mouth might feel good here. Crawl your way back, half split. Inhale, roll your way forwards. Both arms come up overhead. And the right arm's gonna drop behind you. Left arm lifts up nice and high. Big back arch here if you like. Sweet. Left hand comes down. Curl the back toes under. Right arm comes up for easy twist. Energy in that back knee. Activate the inner thighs. Rise up. Find your twisted lunge. Inhale, back arch here. Exhale, open up for warrior 2. Inhale, exalt. Exhale for extended side angle. Left arm is going to come down. Take the right foot back to join the left side plank. So left arm supports, right arm is up. Vashisthasana if you would. Other side. Right hand down, left hand up. Here for 3, 2, 1. Back to your high plank. Walk your way down onto your elbows. Forearm plank. Keep that belly pulling towards the spine. The body may shake, but the breath is steady. Awesome. Walk the hips, the feet in, but the hips up. Come into dolphin pose. Cannot dread, yes. Shake your head, no. When you're ready, lift those left toes up. Now you're in your dolphin pose, but working towards maybe flirting with the idea of Pincha Mayurasana one day, if not later today. Lower the left leg, lift the right. Both legs come down. Let's drop onto the knees. And then we'll take cat-cow with the elbows on the floor. So exhale, drop the belly, roll the shoulders down the spine, lift the chest. Exhale, press the floor away. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, press away. Then from here, take the left leg back behind you. And then right arm can lift. So we're in bird dog, but on the left forearm. From here, exhale, pull the elbow in, pull the knee towards the nose. Inhale, bring it back out. Exhale, come in. Inhale, come out. 3 more. Exhale, come in for 3. Inhale. This is 2. Inhale. And 1. Inhale. Awesome. Arm and leg come down. Big toes together, knees apart. Child's pose. Let the breath stabilize. And come back to your downward facing dog. From here, inhale, lift the left leg sky high. 3-legged dog. Exhale, bend the top knee, look under the right armpit. You can take some circles with that ankle if you like. Keep the arms stick straight. Roll your way over into your wild thing. Lion's breath here if you like. If you're new to that, it's just sticking your tongue out of your mouth and taking a great big exhale. Quite like a lion giving a yawn. And when you're ready, back to high plank. Grip with the fingers. Shift the weight forwards, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing. Exhale, downward facing. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, bend the top knee. Look under your left armpit. Circles with the ankle if you want. And then come into your wild thing. On the other side. Once again, lion's breath available. Back to high plank. Downward facing dog this time, good job. From here, gaze goes between the palms, rise on the toes, bend the knees, hop, step, or jump, feet to hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Deep bend in the knees for Utkatasana, other side. Few breaths here. Hands come down to heart center, twist to your left. The one great thing about my audio improving is that you guys get better audio. But if you ever hear me grunting or not breathing smoothly, that's the downside. From here, to begin to peel the right toes off, keep those knees glued together. Right heel is reaching towards the glute. Here for 3, 2, 1. Undo the twist in your upper body. Begin to extend the right leg back. Find your warrior 3. Shoulders pull down the spine. Engage the core. We're here for 3, 2, 1. Now take the palms to face the floor. Hands are back by the hips. And then begin to squeeze the shoulder blades together behind the back. Find a little upward facing dog in your chest. Here for 3, 2, 1. Great. Bend the front knee. Drop the back knee all the way down on the mat with control. Hook the thumbs, open the chest. Great big exhale. Great work. Crawl your way back to a half split. And come back forwards. Arms come up overhead. Biceps by the ears. Then take the left hand behind the back. Look for the back of the right leg. Big back arch. Right hand comes down, left arm comes up. Easy twist. Keep pulling that left hip crease back. Then activate the inner thighs, rise up into a twisted lunge. From here, inhale, back arch. And then exhale, open up, warrior 2. Gaze to the middle finger on the left hand. Stack the ribs over the hips. Then stop picking yourself apart and just be. Inhale, exalt. Exhale, extended side angle. From here, right hand comes down on the mat. Left hand lifts. Option to grab that top foot, lift it up. Coming into Vasisthasana variation. Here for 3, 2, 1. Switch sides. Once again, that top leg, totally optional. Wipeouts are welcome. 3, 2, 1. Back to high plank, good job. From here, roll your way back to downward facing dog. Take the right foot, cross it over the left. Then from here, roll your way forwards into a high plank. Then take your way back. Keeping those feet crossed, we'll do 5 more like this. Exhale, roll forwards. Inhale, come back. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, back. Exhale, forwards. Inhale, back. Last one, exhale, forwards. Inhale, back. Switch your feet. 5 here. Exhale, come forwards for 5. Return. 4. Return. This is 3. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Last one. Beautiful. Uncross the feet. Drop your way down onto your elbows. Dolphin pose. Option here to take your pincha or forearm balance or to stay in dolphin. Give you 3 or 4 breaths here to play. And when you're ready, drop the knees. Come down onto the elbows. We'll take 2 or 3 cat-cows here. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, contract through the belly. 2 more like this. Take it at your own pace. Just noticing maybe how this is a little bit more restricted movement compared to doing it on your hands. And that's fine. It's just different. From here, you're going to take the right toes back behind you. Right arm is going to come forwards. Sorry, I said that inside out. So we have right leg behind, left arm is forwards. Everybody with me? Great. And then when you're here, exhale, pull in nose to knee. Inhale, lift. 4 more like this. Exhale, come in for 4. Inhale. This is 3. Inhale. 2. Inhale. And 1. Inhale. Left elbow comes down. Right knee comes down. Child's pose. When you're ready, roll your way forwards back to tabletop. Tuck the toes under, downward facing dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, pull forwards, nose to knee. Drop the foot in between the hands, rise up, crescent lunge. Inhale, lift the chest. Feeling a lot of openness here, maybe some strength, some excitement, and then exhale, bow forwards. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, bow. Inhale, open up for warrior 2. From here, bend the back knee, the left knee, Skandasana. Crawl your way back towards the top of the mat, revolve Skandasana. So you're on the outer edge of both your feet, left hand is on the ground, right arm is up. From here, bring your right hand down. Turn all 10 toes towards the top of the mat, wide leg pyramid. If you would like, you can heel toe that right foot closer to the middle of the mat. Take one hand on each side, only if it feels good. From here, hands are going to come to the hips. You might have to hop that back foot in just slightly. Maybe even turning the toes out to the left could help you get a little more stability. So, torso is parallel with the ground. From here, you're going to look over to your right. Let the upper body curve over to the right, then come back to the center. Over to the left. Center. From here, fingertips reach forwards, bend the right knee, float the back toes up, standing split. Drop the left toes back down, find yourself in a lunge, and then step it back to a high plank. Roll your way through vinyasa. And meet me in downward facing dog. Left leg inhales and lifts. Exhale, step it forwards. In between the hands, rise up, crescent lunge. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Exhale, bow. Inhale, rise. Beautiful. Open it up for warrior 2. From here, back knee, right knee is going to bend. Come into Skandasana. Keep the breath steady and stable. Crawl back to the top of the mat. Hard flex both feet. Left arm up, right arm down, revolve Skandasana. Left hand comes down, all 10 toes to the top of the mat, wide leg pyramid. And then once again, option to put that left foot in the middle of the mat. From here, hands come to the hips. Right toes might turn out on a bit of an angle. From here, look to your left. Let the body kind of curve over to the left. Finding some activation, that front hamstring. Come back to the middle. Over to the right. Center, one more time. Over to the left. Center. Right. Center, fingertips reach forwards, bend the left knee. Rise into your standing split. From here, drop the back foot down, come into a lunge. Step it back, high plank. Vinyasa, if you would like, or straight to your downward facing dog. From here, left foot steps forwards for pigeon. You can place your hands wherever you feel you need. If you want to take a more advanced version of this, or maybe you feel ready for a full split, you can go ahead and take that now. Wherever you are, just focus on the evenness of your breath. Let the exhales and inhales flow together. And when you're ready, press down with the hands, tuck the back toes under, and then swing your way back to a three-legged dog. So the right leg, if you had it in front, you're gonna take it back into a three-legged dog. So right leg's lifted, bend that top knee, and then just make some nice big circles with that right leg. So almost like you're trying to flush out that hip. And then when you're ready, both feet come down, inhale, left leg lifts. Exhale, step it forwards for pigeon. Or your full split if you do feel ready for that. Take whichever arm variation feels good for you, or maybe a more advanced variation of pigeon might be calling your name. And just a reminder that just because you can do a more advanced version of pigeon doesn't mean you have to. It doesn't mean you should every time you practice. When you're ready, make your way back into that downward facing dog with the left leg lifted and bent. And take your circles with that left leg, just flushing it out. Once again, don't worry at all about what this looks like. Just kind of notice what it feels like. And then if you can jump through, take that now. If not, begin to walk the feet close to the hands and then See if you can shimmy them through the hands. Don't worry if it doesn't go well. Okay, once you're on your seat, roll your way onto your back. And we'll take bridge pose here. So fingertips can come to the heels. Exhale. Let the body feel heavy on the mat. And on your next inhale, we're going to engage the pelvic floor and lift the hips up. Keep some space between chin and chest. Awesome. Exhale, lower down. And then option to take that again with the arms or hands interlaced behind the back, or you can take your full wheel. And once again, just because you can do full wheel doesn't mean it's required every time you practice. Exhale, feel heavy. Inhale, lift. And if you are in wheel, or bridge for that matter, just make sure that the feet are parallel with one another, so on opposite railroad tracks. Here for 3, 2, and 1. If you'd like, lower down. Just a reminder that with wheel, important to come down before you have to come down. And when you're ready, take the knees towards the center of the mat, feet out toward the edges. Let's turn the palms up towards the ceiling. And take a nice big exhale. And before you move to turn the video off or to escape the slow portion of yoga, I'd like to remind you that the more time you spend alone with your thoughts, the happier you become. The more healing you do, the more space you find in your life. And I'm only telling you this because I've experienced it. If there's anything we need more of as a society, it's rest. You can take whatever closing postures you need now. Maybe that's just straight to Shavasana. Some poses that I think might finish off this practice nicely. It could be a few twists on your back. Maybe a plow pose. Or legs up the wall. But if you'd like to stay with me, come into your Shavasana. Press into the back of the head, tuck the shoulders behind the spine. Press into the heels, scoop the hips under so you're lengthening out the low back. And then actively tell yourself to release the tension in the legs. Release the tension in the shoulders and the neck and the face. And then here I invite you to begin a scan of your body. So starting from the top of the head and traveling all the way down to the feet. Staying active and present with the practice. But allowing the body to rest. And when you're ready, and that doesn't mean now if you're not ready, only if you're ready to leave Shavasana, you can introduce some movement into the fingers and toes. You can gently rock the head from side to side. Interlace the hands overhead, take a great big stretch. Toes reach down towards the bottom of the mat. Fingers towards the top. Inhale here. Exhale, release. We'll take one more like that. This time, if there's something you'd like to leave on the mat today, something that's stressing you out, try to release it with the exhale. Inhale together. Big stretch. Exhale, release. And when you're ready, make your way up to a cross-legged seated position. No rush. And you can bring your hands at heart center, just notching the thumbs into the chest. One last breath together as a community. Inhale. Exhale. The highest in me bows to the highest in each and every one of you. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. I would love to have you as a member of our community. And if you're watching this on my subscription service or on my website, so happy to have you. Thanks for being here. Namaste. Talk soon.